Okay, I'm at 10316 Riverburn. This is in the Cross Creek subdivision in New Tampa. This is a 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 3 car garage, built in 2000. 7 days on the market, 2,700 square feet, asking $315. This is a gated community. It's Saturday, and actually the gate was open, so they probably just shut the gate at nighttime, keep it open during the day. This is actually, that's a cul-de-sac, so this house is not technically on a cul-de-sac, but you're just that much further away to the end of the road, so still not a lot of traffic on this property. This house is vacant but staged, so let's take a peek. So when you walk in, you have your formal dining room right here. And then across here could be an office or a den. Does not have a closet, so you really wouldn't call it a bedroom. Plus you have like the see-through doors. So you have your kitchen is kind of the centerpiece to this room. Really tall ceilings. It's one of the taller kitchens I've seen. Looks like a Korean countertop with the island in the middle. So you have a stainless steel fridge, and then you have white appliances. This house was built in 2000. I'm willing to say those are the originals. Could be wrong, huh? Pantry. I don't have information on roof and AC. Both would be a question at this age. Roof is probably original. I can try to look at it and see if I can tell. It's either brand new or it's original, but we're talking built in 2000. This is 2017 this year, so it's probably original roof. And at 17 years, you got 3 to 5 years left on the roof. So that's something to think about. AC, if it's original, then it's definitely year to year if you take care of it. ACs, they can go out anywhere from 12, 13 years to 20. So both of them are going to be something to think about as far as the fees. A house of this size, roof is probably going to cost you, 15 to 18 grand. This AC doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't look like it's 17 years old. I can check on that. I'm willing to guess that they've replaced that recently, but I bet you the roof is still original. Hot water heater, I can tell this house has natural gas, so these are all fixtures I see when there's gas. So that's a nice upgrade. You do have your 3-car garage, block wall, so it's a block house, which is great. This is your rain tree irrigation system. So this wall back here is subdivision. It backs up to, it's still the same subdivision, I believe, but that wall is, paid for by the subdivision. It just continues to go. You could add side walls to fence in the entire property, but the back wall is something that the subdivision paid for. It is wired for security. That looks kind of old. All right, so let's take a look at all the bedrooms. So this does have a mixture of carpet and tile. Your master is through here. That looks like it's kind of unfinished. And then there's like a board there. You see some stains on the carpet. I personally would rip out the carpet. You can see also it's kind of a little old. Looks like something was sitting there. But that's obviously very cosmetic to get rid of the carpet, but that's preference. So this is a pretty good size master. I think that's a queen it's holding, but obviously it could hold a king. It's got plenty of room. Has a little bit of a sitting area to the end of the room. Overlooks the pool. That's a pool bath on the other side, which we'll check out in a second. Okay, take a look at the master bathroom. So they give you a linen closet, and then his and her closets. Light is burnt out. We'll see if this one's any bigger. I don't know, about equivalent. Sometimes one is much bigger than the other, which is the hers, and the other is the his. They're about the same. So you do have a jacuzzi tub, separate shower. You got the frosted glass. Got the blue theme going with the carpet. And then you have the countertops that kind of match the kitchen. So there is some matching going on here. It has the jacuzzi brand. So the master is on this side. The other bedrooms are on the other side here. Now, if this is, this thermostat, this kind of tells me right now that this is not original. This looks like something that's been recently done. So I'm looking at the AC in a moment on the outside, but it looks like the AC has been replaced. Roof is probably original. That'll be my analysis. So you have a separate laundry room here with sink. Once again, the white and blue theme throughout the house. This is a kind of a guest room. Has a full bath with shower. So this was, of course, the other side of the house. We'll go out there in a moment. This house has 4 full bedrooms, 3 full baths. That's a pretty good size closet for a secondary room. So that's nice. This is definitely the best room other than the master. I do see some cracks here. Probably just some basic settling. Not uncommon to see a couple cracks. Ceilings are kind of tall. This has the blinds. Your closets are your typical size closets. I mean, we had them, obviously the master. We had that really good guest room, pool bathroom. But these 2 rooms are going to have just your typical closet. So down here is your 3rd bathroom. We saw the master and we saw the pool bath. So this is the bathroom for the other 2 bedrooms to use. So we have just a shower or a tub in the master, and then the other 2 bathrooms are showers. Take a quick look at this. Another linen closet. All right, let's take a look at the outside. They do have the AC on in here, so everything is nice and temperature controlled. This door was unlocked. I'm sure the seller would be ballistic if they knew someone had not secured the house. So these sliders actually go all the way back to the wall. I always love that feature. So you can put them all the way back to the wall, and then this is just wide open to the outside. And because it's screened, you won't get any bugs as well. So that's pretty cool. The pool, this is definitely a concrete pool. I'm not sure whether it's saltwater or not, but there's a company that will change it to a saltwater pool for free as long as you use their service. So either way, you can do it. But these pools, these surfaces, they do have a life to them before they have to be resurfaced or remarcited. I'm guessing this one is going to need it soon. It looks like there's a lot of inconsistencies in the concrete. That will cost, depends who you ask, but $5 to $10 grand. We'll just say $7,500 as a kind of a neutral number. So that is an expense. So far, that expense and the roof are your big ticket items as far as something that you might need in the next 3 to 5 years. Loud. So your backyard, you can kind of see where your property ends. You could put a fence if you wish. I always like to see if the neighbor is doing it or what the neighbors are doing. But I'm certain you can fence this. This right here is a heater to the pool. So you see it says the temperature control. So you do have a heated pool. That's all your pool equipment right there. I can hear the AC. It's stuck behind this bush. And I definitely say this system's been replaced in the last couple years. It doesn't look like it's 17 years old. So that's positive. This right here is your natural gas from Tico. So you definitely have that service. If you were to lose power from a hurricane, by having the natural gas, you still would have hot water and some other features like that. At least that's what I'm told. So I don't have it personally. All right, see if I missed anything. So you do have a pool on this side of the property. By the grass, you can kind of see what your property line would be. Looks like they just put up some palms. As far as see trees hanging over the house, you get nothing. So that's pretty good. And then just taking a look at this roof, right? This roof is either original or it just got replaced. You can kind of see some discolorations. It doesn't look bad, but I assure you it's 17 years old, and you're looking at 3 to 5 years. I did once see a house that was 30 years old with an original roof. It is technically possible. These roofs, they do call them 30-year roofs. But appraisers and most people will say that the expected life is 20. But they do call them 30-year roofs. This house has some really cool architectural features and tall ceilings and glass, and so pretty cool. You could always concrete stamp this or put light pavers on, thin pavers, and make this look beautiful. So it has some nice potential. But it's only somewhat upgraded, I'd say. It's not decked out, right? You still do have carpet here, which at times has some marks and stuff. Although it's not horrible. Unless the color scheme is not what you like, of course. But for the most part, it's a house that they've kept clean and stayed on top of. And it definitely smells clean in here. Things that you can't tell in my video is temperature and smell, but it's cool in here, it's clean in here, it smells fine. They have a little breakfast nook here. This kitchen's big enough that you could put a table if you wanted. This island has electric to it, has drawers, even has pull-outs. That's a nice upgrade. Let's see where else. If there's others, has the Lazy Susan, so that's another nice feature. Yeah, pull-out drawers. I'm glad I checked that. It's definitely an upgrade to have. So it looks like they have it everywhere. Very cool. Has lots of electrical on the counters. Does not have the backsplash or any lights underneath the cabinets, but has the potential. You can even put lights up there to illuminate that whole area. Double doors. And it's definitely quiet in here. Like I said, you're practically on a dead-end road, so not really any through traffic. The fireplace, it looks like it's wood burning. It wouldn't have been surprised either way because you do have gas in this house, but it looks wood burning. Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, this completes my video for Riverburn.